lie.
So I want to know, man, how did you go from, kid, prodigy rapper to popping up on Snowfall, one of the biggest goddamn shows in urban black history with one of the legendary directors of all time, John Singleton, man. How did this happen, bro?
Man, I was laying in my room and my mom came in my room. She was like, you got to audition for Snowfall, but it's a co-star. And like, typically like I was on a roll and my agents don't typically send me out for co-stars because it's only like one episode, 1 day pays and stuff like that. Yeah. But at the time, Snowfall is one of my favorite shows. So I was like, it's Snowfall, you know what I'm saying?
It's dope. So you were a fan of it?
Yeah, I was a fan of it. I wasn't as much of a fan. I didn't really appreciate it as I do now, but I was still a fan of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was an adamant watcher. And I taped it. I was in Dallas when I taped it. And I don't know how they really happened. I taped for a co-star. Like typically they only book local hires and stuff like that. But I taped it. A couple days later they said I booked it. My mom woke me up and said I booked it. And we flew to LA. I was only supposed to be on Snowfall for 1 day. And 1 day, 1 episode, really 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna be cool, you know what I'm saying? Probably bumped to one of my favorite characters and stuff like that. And dude in the bubble coat bumped into me. I looked back, it's John Singleton.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. I had a conversation with him. Super humble, real cat, cool dude, you know what I'm saying? And he saw how I was doing my scenes and he was just feeling it. Yeah.
Definitely. Man, again, Snowfall, legendary show.
Yeah.
With a legendary director. And as far as for those that sit at home, go ahead and let them know as far as what's your role on that. Just so if they haven't watched it yet, because we're not gonna spoil anything.
No, you good.
What's your role in Snowfall?
Well, at season 3, my role it was a real simplistic role. I was just trying to get a part of Leon's Isaiah K. John, his crew.
Yep.
And he saw something in me for some odd reason. And as the story progresses in season 4, you'll see a lot.
I gotta ask about Leon, man. I gotta ask about Leon and
that's my guy. That's my right hand man. That's my best friend.
I'm talking about the actual, just in the show, not the actual person.
Yeah, talk to me.
In the show, do you think he's a little too hot-headed? Because you got Franklin, who initially, they're looking to him to lead, and he wasn't, dominating. He wasn't asserting himself, and that's kind of Leon is kind of the muscle, and then you start seeing Franklin kind of evolving. Do you think that Leon is a little too hot-headed at times?
In season 3 or like coming forward?
Just in total.
No, you got to think about it. You got to think who's the foundation of the show. It's John, and every type. What's his? How does it go with him? Every time. Yeah. With Poetic Justice, what was it? Cool dude, hothead. What else? Boys in the Hood. Cool dude, hothead. He's bringing back that originality. He did it in such a suave way. Same thing. You're gonna have this cool, suave dude. You're gonna have this hothead. You're just gonna see how the complexity of the series is how they bump heads, they get together, they bump heads, they get together. I think it's dope. I think it's a masterpiece.
Now, there is a turning point, I think, in a relationship, with how he went about treating his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? If nobody's seen it, his girlfriend got on them drugs.
Oh yeah,
Leon got on them drugs.
Yeah, Wanda was on dope. She was on dope. She was tripping.
Yeah,
still is. Yep.
And Franklin, he thinks different. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
But
curious.
if you watch season 3, his girl got on dope too.
Yeah, that's true. His girl got on dope, and she actually, I think overdosed or whatnot. And I think, again, he's learning these lessons as he's going because he's having to transform. Do you think, you're the young boy in the show. So you like the young nigga that's, it look like you about to get it. From your perspective, being in that environment, do you think that's just real life? Like being in that, you gonna have to change. You can't be soft in that environment.
No, and that's what, like, the writing is so amazing because you see that as the show progresses, like he really learns about like what the game is and like nigga, it's cold, and in order to survive, nigga, you got to be cold with it. It's the real deal, bro. There's a lot of honesty in the show.
Personally, what is your favorite scenes?
In the show that I was in?
Whether from an acting standpoint or just from a dramatic standpoint, what's one of your favorite scenes out of the whole, just through season 3? We're not gonna go there. What you got?
You know what's crazy? Man. I got two.
Okay, shit, shoot
I got two. And it's one scene. It's a scene that doesn't even. Damn, I got three.
Ooh, shit!
I got three. All right,
we ain't gonna
look.
order them. Yeah.
So it's one scene that I wasn't even in, but I was at. I
Yeah.
watched them. I watched the scene. You know what I'm saying? I think I had a early day or something like that, so I stayed or whatever. And it was a scene with Isaiah, or Leon and Franklin in a car as they met with Man Boy. And that's the scene where he's like, you gonna get him off your corners? He's driving, motherfucker. Hey, watching them do that scene over and over and over, it was crazy, bro. Yeah. Like,
That's one.
that was crazy. It was ridiculous. And then we did a scene where actually War was with me. War flew in. We had to be on set at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because we had to rehearse for this big ass bus scene where like they came to the FBI came to the projects and bust the whole projects. But we had to rehearse it. And it's just the way they did, like the thought to shoot everything at one consecutive take. So from 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we practiced all the way to about 12 o'clock and then shoot until 12 in the morning. Because we literally had me run across. I had to literally on time. I had to run, jump over this cinder block thing, and then cut before the camera gets around the corner. I had to duck down. Then my stunt double has to come out, and then while all this is going on, it's like 50 cops busting into different houses, and it's all in one consecutive take. So we doing this over and over and over.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
you got Wanda doing this in the middle because she high. Like it was crazy, bro. Yeah, it was amazing.
That's hard,
We
bro.
shot that till we was up there like 4 in the morning.
That's
Yeah.
hard. Now,
Yeah, that was crazy.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When Franklin got shot, I didn't think he was gonna make it. I was like, "Where are they finna take this shit?" I was like, "Damn, they just killed off the main."
But that was the running joke of season 3. Like
Yeah.
they thought the show was gonna end.
Yeah.
Well, people thought, but
Right. So I do want to ask, and I know you can't give me too much on season 4. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I do want to ask, does Franklin become more of a savage? Because when you get shot, nigga, like it get even more real. Does he become more of a savage, or like? Because shit looks like it's about to the cops are catching up and they're starting to get smart and they on y'all ass. So like, is there anything you can leak at all? If anything you could.
Damson has Franklin. Ooh, he treading light. This is all I'm gonna say. I like that though. This is all I'm gonna say about season 4. Season 4 is the best season of the show.
Let's go!
Oh shit,
back, man, because they shit else to watch, man.
No, like real shit. Like I don't even cuss, but like real shit.
it's
This season,
up.
like bro, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about this shit, bro. It blows season 3 out the water.
Whew. Man.
Every episode you're gonna be at the edge like this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Now
bro.
you were saying, that you feel like the show hasn't got its just due yet. It hasn't got its flowers as of now.
Not at all.
Why do you think that is?
I feel like its realness has like halted it from going full on commercial. You know what I'm saying? Because we know the people fuck with our show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like we don't get that gratitude from these hierarchies that portray a more public figure. It's a lot of people that fuck with the show and you will never know.
So when you see like a Power on Starz and Snowfall on
Shout out to
FX,
Power.
yeah, shout out to Power, and you see what kind of life that Power took on, and then you see Snowfall, which is the cinematography, the story. I mean, it relives the '80s like to a T. Like it's strict. It's John Singleton's baby to where it's like you're watching Boys in the Hood. You're watching pretty much all his projects in one.
Even being on set, bro.
I
I feel like I'm in the 80s.
Do you feel like it's maybe lacking the celebrity star power on the show itself, or do you feel like they should have maybe cameos of stars to come in and swing in and do their little things?
No, I feel like they just keep it as real as possible.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, the real is gonna be, really, put in the light. I like it the exact way it is. We don't need the show doesn't need it. And if it happens, it happens. But I know the show is gonna make sure they do it the right way.
Now, people didn't catch on to Breaking Bad until season 3.
Yeah.
No one knew what Breaking Bad was until season 3. They're like, oh shit. Then
This season's gonna be that season.
there you go. There you go.
The one thing that I actually love about the show is a lot of the actors I had never heard of before.
Man,
right?
we got some killers.
And it's always crazy to me, right? When I see actors I've never seen before ever, and I go, damn, these motherfuckers are good. Like, where do they come from? You know what I'm saying? And it almost is like, it takes on a life of its own, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever get worried about getting stuck in a role? Because, you know, like, let's just say Franklin, right? We're always going to know him for that. Right. Like that's his big breakout role.
Right.
So, and for you, you know, now you're on the show, it's a big show. Do you get worried about, damn, they're always going to try to cast me for this? Or do you just take it like, hey, I'm on a legendary show and I'm going to keep it moving, you know?
No, not at all. I feel like, how can I put this? I feel like when it's all said, I feel like this show's on age like The Wire.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel the same way.
Like
I be trying to put people on now. I'm like,
I was talking to Kwame. Kwame was on The Wire. He's on Snowfall now.
Oh, that's real. That's real.
Yeah, he's, man, super dope. Great actor. Yeah, and it's just like, he was like, yeah, man, this is giving a different type of aura. It's just the energy, bro. Like you go to set and you just see these rooms filled with smoke and shit. You just like, damn. Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Man, so I was asking you, as far as you know, Damson, who plays Franklin, is a great actor.
Yeah.
I was asking you, do you feel like, you know, and he looks like, you know, the most type method actor for a show that you could gig because he's from overseas.
Right.
And I was asking you, as far as do you feel him or what's the name from Get Out is a better actor?
Oh, which one is a better actor?
Yeah, better actor. Which one, if
In
you
my
were
opinion,
casting, if you were
if I was
casting.
casting something, it would really have to depend on the character's description.
I feel
Because
that.
like they both play two different type of characters and they do those characters so well.
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? But it's the range, you know what I'm saying? It's different.
There was a meme that went around, right? And it was like, if you had a chance, who would you let flip your drug money? And it was like Franklin. I think they had the dude off of Paid in Full.
Paid in Full, yeah.
They had, who else they had? Ghost. And they had they had somebody else. But who would you choose? If you had, about 100,000, you want to, you want to flip something,
Hey, I'm not letting Franklin season 1 flip my shit. I ain't getting my shit back.
Yeah, nah, fact.
But and if I do, I'm gonna get that shit late. He was just learning the game. But damn, Ghost is different. But Ghost being too much shit though. Yeah. Being too much shit. I ain't got time for all that murder. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with Franklin. Franklin season 3.
Franklin season 3
Franklin
different.
season 3.
But could you trust the CIA though? Honestly, like that's got to be a.
See, that's the shit, bro. That's the only thing, and that's the complexity of the show. Is because it's like these motherfuckers can get us out of here at any point in time. Like
any point.
A loose end. They looking at that as a loose end. But I feel like,
Retirement plan.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's where his, his sly, con artistry comes out in the show where they can't really do too much because he's, making dead ends for him.
Definitely.
Shit, too.